Oh, good morning there. Wednesday morning. Even know the date. October 4th. Whee! Got a freaking birthday coming up. Joy. Getting old. Let's see here. Gotta get over in this Discord here in a sec. Check a couple things. Let me see here. Yeah, good stuff. Alright. Let's see. First, I'm going to start up here on the 5-day chart here on Bitcoin. Let me take a quick peek at this. Came back down, checked up on all these log MAs. Wow. Wow. And that 3-day tested the top side of the power mean band, I believe. Yeah, Bitcoin. Then retested 3-day reverse wave trend. All this flips around. Let me check something out here. Yeah, a little bear div here in these macro time frames. It did though. Left this wick behind, pulled back, tested that wave trend. Let me look at the 2-day. 2-day, not so much. 2-day, not so much. 2-day was actually setting up all this hidden bull. Yeah, that's what popped at the top side of the power mean band on all these time frames here. Let me go back to this 2-day real quick. Let me see something. Yeah, above wave trend there too. It's way back up. All these log MAs have flipped. The daily up above the 99 log MA. I see. What do we got? 29K reverse Fisher up here. Let's see.
Did you guys know there's a new COVID?
There wasn't an original one. I don't give a shit.
What's that?
I said I really don't give a shit.
I have it.
You have it.
I have it. I got tested positive yesterday.
Yeah, stay away from the doctors. Doctors will kill you.
I'm quarantined. I'm supposedly quarantined for 5 days.
Oh boy.
I'm not allowed to be around anybody. I can't go to work. I can't go to the restaurant or anything.
Yeah. That's quite hectic.
Well, and they're trying to bring back masks in Michigan.
Yeah,
I did not know that either.
Yeah, I'd move.
Crazy,
I'm never putting another one on. Any American that puts a mask on again, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you didn't figure it out the first time, the scam that happened, fuck, you're beyond help.
I agree.
You're beyond help. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're absolutely trying to stir it up and bring stuff back.
Good luck.
It's all, and I'm telling you, it's all to sell the new fucking vaccine. That's what it is.
I agree. He asked me if I wanted it yesterday. I'm like, no, I'm cool, dude. I did. I admit I took the first shot, 3 years ago, but I haven't done anything since.
Yeah, man. Dude, I know people that are just on that train. They are sick as shit. They are the most sickly people I know. The people that are just continuing with all these doses and these boosters and all these vaccines, they look horrible, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell people, dude. You're letting fucking people stick needles in you and put shit inside your body. It's insane.
It really is. They wanted to put 2 in me yesterday.
Last time I had that done was 1987 when I joined the military, and they shot one shot. I got like 20 in one. It's a lovely shot.
Fever, everything. Let's go, baby.
It's wild.
Well, that's like that old shot, Scott, they used to give us when we were kids. They put the scar on your arm.
Oh God, what was that thing? Yeah, the little dots.
Yeah, the little dots. I got one on my left upper arm.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine's faded away, man. What the hell? Yeah, the military one is an air gun, and it shoots a hole in your arm. I mean, it's half the size of your pinky. I mean, it blowed just boom. My shoulder swelled up like a softball. A lot of people's did. I was sick for a few days.
Really?
Never again.
It's crazy.
Never again.
Interesting.
Dude, when it was in like the height of it, I was in Carson City. I'm outside. I'm walking around. I got no mask on. I got my dogs. I'm walking to the dog park. Well, the dog park was like this community center where all the sheeple were lined up getting the jab. And I'm just like, here I come around the back of the building. There's this big line, and obviously people that know me. So I'm with the dogs. I'm just like, hey, what's up? Everybody's got masks on. They're like, oh, they're all backing away. And I'm like, how y'all doing? Just the line for the jab? Good luck. Oh, my God. A couple of people, you need to have a mask on. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. You're literally out here recycling your freaking oxygen, your carbon dioxide. You're literally killing yourself, and you're letting these people dictate to you what you should do with your health. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. My God, the longer you wear a mask like that, oh my God, dude, it's literally toxifying your body. There's still people
All notice the country.
driving around
They'll continue to wear it.
with masks on in their car alone. It's like, oh boy,
Yeah, that's the weirdest one.
you've lost it.
Saw that everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's still people
yeah,
everywhere.
that one was weird.
I don't know, man.
So what I think it is it's not your vehicle that you're driving around, and you're scared that the person who's sick switched on the aircon, and then it's cycling through the aircon. You can't just say every person, but yes, I do see people here that are still their vehicle in their mask up. But I do feel like half of them are borrowing the vehicle.
I doubt it. I think people are just nutty.
At
And they
least
drive
not
their
in
own.
the US. That is not the case in the U.S. It is almost within 99% certainty that that is not the case in the U.S.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people have been, they're programmed into just believing whatever the news says.
Yeah, there's a name for these people that always think they're sick. Or what's it called? Like at school, there's always a kid that would always be sick or think he's sick. So I feel like there's a lot of that problem.
Yeah, man. This whole thing created a whole class of hypochondriacs.
Oh yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah, dude. I agree with you there, 100%.
It's ridiculous, man. My God.
Just think about all the kids, though. The kids. So I mean, kids are so impressionable, right? And now you're masking them up, and that's what they're growing up with. So that's what they're gonna know. That's
Yeah,
the sad.
for sure. And you know what? And that's all part of the agenda too. It's not us. We're gonna be dead. But all these kids, they're just gonna grow up in a world where it's like, you know what? I gotta do what they tell me.
Hmm.
They don't know how to do anything on their own anyway. No.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Seriously. My child included.
Yeah, there's.
I love her, but she's
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even think they could wash their own clothes at this point.
Hey, bro, I practice every day. I try.
The inside out underwear trick only works once. Keep that in mind.
It depends. No pun intended.
Yeah, you just put like a maxi pad on the back side, and you can just wear them forever. You just got to switch out the maxi pad.
You just put saran wrap on the inside.
You can scratch your ass and everything. Just rip that skid mark right out, throw it away.
Oh wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
It's the things you learn out in the field.
Now that shifted a little bit here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack it.
Turned this into a comedy show real quick. Yeah, it's all good. We live in the Matrix. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm just not going to do it. It's not like I go up to people wearing masks like, you're a dumbass, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, I just look at them just like, okie dokie.
Somebody tried that with me once. It was back in 21, right when the vaccines kind of came out, and I took the vaccine, right, just because I was just like, well, this is a hassle if I don't get it, right. But I was in the grocery store, and some guy gave me the razzmatazz about mask on. I told him, like, dude, you're so scared. Why are you hanging out in the grocery store?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
You
you
should come to
talking
my
to me?
restaurant and went out. And then I'm like, if you're so scared, why are you here?
Yeah, just start coughing. Just start coughing in their general direction.
then they would yell at me because I'd be touching my mask, and they're like, "You can't touch your mask." I'm like, "I'm touching the fucking outside of the mask. What the hell? What's wrong with you?"
Dude, it's such a
You try to walk
scam.
around talking to people with this on all day.
Those masks don't do shit anyway. They keep
They
you from
don't do
spitting
shit.
at people. That's it. Viruses are coming in and out of those things. It's ridiculous.
I mean, the only thing they're good for is in an operating room so that you don't
Yeah.
spit stuff on people.
And do you know where 90% of viruses come in through? Your eyes and your ears. Your eyes and your ears. Every morning you wake up, take hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip, clean your ears out. You'll hear the hydrogen peroxide crackling, just taking care of all kinds of stuff.
Coronavirus is generally, corona is for the eye, right? It's transmitted through the eye.
Yeah, man. And so they got everybody wearing masks. It's all about control. That's what the whole thing was about. Let's see if we can get all these idiots wearing masks. They sure did a good job.
And they get us fighting over that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just all kinds of shit to separate the people even more. Because there's a pretty fine line I'm not even going to talk about, but you know what I'm talking about. You're either on this side or you're on this side. This side wears masks. This side doesn't wear masks.
Right.
It's pretty crazy how they got everybody separated.
Oh, you look at the clown show in Washington, you have no leadership. Look at that shit last night. That was ridiculous.
Dude, the whole thing's a shit show. It's all a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah.
There's no leadership at all, period.
Great story, though. So far, I don't really follow politics that closely, but I just read on Twitter that that guy is such a whip, though, right? He didn't even kick Pelosi out of the Speaker of the House office.
Yeah.
He let her stay in that office. He didn't even tell her to vacate it. Like, what kind of
Dude, he's just part of the uniparty.
weak,
That's why they
weak move.
Yeah. None of these politicians
what's the old
represent.
saying? They're all in the club and we're not in it, or something like that.
Old George Carlin. Yeah. It's about time they killed him. Oh God. It's pretty crazy.
Well, thanks for solving all the world problems with me this morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I feel better.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Indeed. Let's check out Dixie.
They want advice, they could just come to Alpha Trading. We'll give them all kinds of advice as a group here.
Yeah. We don't care if you wear a mask or not. You get if you are a mask person, you get a free mask with every indicator package. We'll hook you up. It'll have a little wolf logo on it. Yeah, man.
We'll get
hand drawn. I'll draw it on there.
Pick them up from the Indian floor. Did you ever see the GIF on Twitter or whatever that shows where they're making these masks in India and they're like all over the floor? These people are stepping on them and then they're packing them up. And
oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I saw this. What was it? Oh, it was a thing of this guy was just making a simple explanation of what's going on today with all the food and shit. He's got this little thing of pears. These pears were like grown in South America, sent to Taiwan to package, and then sent from the packaging plant in Taiwan all the way to the United States to sell. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What? It's just freaking. There's so much bullshit going on. It's insane. Grow locally, buy locally, will end their reign of terror. Dun dun dun. People are like, well, you can't grow in the winter. Sure you can. It's called light depth. Now, obviously, you need energy, right? I mean, I know how to do it. No, you just need tarps. You need to control the light cycle. You can have an indoor garden. You can grow in whatever vegetables you want. You can grow greens all year round if you got a greenhouse. Yeah, my
I didn't know you could actually grow winter fruit in a greenhouse. It didn't cross my mind.
Oh yeah, you got to control. It's what you do. You take like it can be a pretty big greenhouse too. You could have like you go to like somewhere where they like salvage old hot tubs and stuff, and you get an old hot tub, right? And you put that old hot tub right in the middle of the greenhouse, and the PVC coming off of it goes up onto the roof, and the PVC is like on the entire roof, right? The edges, and it's circulating. It's all black pipe. And so the water in the hot tub stays at about like, I don't know, 70 to 75 degrees. And that ambient temperature warms the greenhouse, like especially at nighttime. But you just control the light cycle. You got to have black tarps that roll down when you need, you know, if it's light out, and the light cycle for the grow is supposed to be dark.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you just got to control the light cycle. You can grow whatever you want in dirt.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be hydroponic or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely.
They do grow wheat in I think it's Washington. They actually grow wheat underneath the snow now. So
Yeah.
Wheat underneath the snow.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, the best system that they found is what they're doing too. They're going, and they're actually, there's like, I forget the name of the company, but they're in Africa, and they're going around like different villages, and it's called aquaponics. And they set up this thing where it's actually a big like aquarium where there's a bunch of fish. The fish, like the fish, all the water in the tank is going over into the hydroponic system that's like growing all the fruits and vegetables and stuff. And you don't have to add anything. The fish fertilize. The fish are literally fertilizing the freaking all the grow.
Yeah, the water. Yeah,
and then
we
as the fish and all the fish are in their mating. So then, like once a week or whatever, or even every day, you go in, you start harvesting fish too. So you got fresh meat, you got fresh fruits and vegetables. The fish are reproducing. It's just this killer cycle that just keeps going and going and going and going and going. You don't need any fertilizer, just need clean water. So you need a well.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. You set up a village with solar and an aquaponic system. Have fun. Good to go. God, what's the name of that company? I can't remember.
We attempted it out here. So, just know this much. If there's lime in the water, you're going to have a bad time. So you have to invest a few $1,000s into a really good little lime dissolver thing.
Yeah, you need a water filtration system for sure. I mean, because there's a bunch, especially if you're growing hydroponically like that. You can't have like all these heavy minerals. You got to clean the water and then let the fish fertilize it, and you're good. Nope, there's a white. That's what we do here.
Now we got another 2 hours of trading, baby.
Yeah. And don't worry, those of you that like Matt, you can wear masks in your aquaponics garden. It doesn't matter. Mask, no mask. The fish, the fruit, the vegetables, they don't care. They're just looking at you like, look at these goofy humans. Well, they got masks on. Oh, boy. They got everybody scared to death of some bug, some virus. It's ridiculous. There's a lot more things to fear in this world than that shit. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's not only the U.S. I've got, for my work, I have contacts throughout the world, right? And, a lot of them are in Germany, and I just had somebody contact me this morning, like, "Oh, I'm so with COVID. Can you do all this?" I'm like, maybe.
Right.
Depends how busy I am.
Yeah.
Feel daily on Dixie. Good Lord, man. This thing is just continuing around. It's pulling back right now, but it's setting up hidden bull. But yeah, you got the high. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is an interesting read. Wow. Look how fast this low link Z-score flipped down, having an outlier to the 90% confidence interval, while the 30 length is still up in the upper confidence intervals. They're all down, though. They are all down. Setting up hidden, though. A lot of hidden, too. Boom. Look, boom, 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 boom. Right up the chain. That's what this thing's been doing, too. Hidden here, pop. Hidden there, pop. What the hell's going on? What's this 4 hour look like? Where'd this pull back to? Old little dollar. Nice 4 hour outlier. On what? Bear div.
Look at that Z-score, the your short line Z-score. Look at that div building. That turns up.
I mean, let's see.
Down there.
So here's all the bear. Man, there was bear on everything too. Yeah, this 4A dumped out pretty well. Random walk too, I might add. Total random price action. Not random to the algos. Let's see, where did we go? All the log MAs. Interesting. Almost got to that wave trim. Just going to get down onto that. What is it? 106.371. Just sent a wick right to the 33 log MA. Log return moving averages here at Alpha Trading. You can use whatever kind of moving averages you like. But log return, yeah, man. Leading information. Let's see here. There's a reverse Fisher test back here. Just trying to see something. Nice little rejection right off the zero mean here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Because this pop right here, when you cross the zero mean, it pulled back a little bit, but yeah, not a lot. And why? Well, it set up hidden bull. You got this, like 3 4 hour candles up. Another stab of bear div, and down we go. Thing is it going to continue down? Test this wave trend? Possibly. You can see the market though, man. There's nothing really popping. Dixie's down overnight. You'd think pre-market, you think SPY'd be up. It's barely up. Barely up. 0.14%. Let me see. Triple Q's is up more. Natural gas, of course. Let's see here. Is anything like really moving? Yeah, key. Meta's down. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in the green pre-market. Not a lot though. Yeah, yields are down. What else is happening here? Was that Intel up 2.72? Damn, Intel leading the pre-market here. 2.72%. Yeah, there's nothing even close. Key. Boyle. Well, Boyle does what Boyle does. It's all over the place. Usual. If you can make the right calls on Boyle. Especially like going into the end of the day. Let me let this dog in. Come on. What you doing, girl? Down up here. Yeah, I got good news back. My brother's dog doesn't have cancer. That's good news. Jesus. All these dogs getting cancer these days. Wait a minute. All these people getting cancer these days. This damn disease. I can't believe it just pops out of a hole in the ground and just starts killing everybody. It almost seems like it's it's almost seemed like it's created. Like they're like the food, the water, the air. Trying to kill everybody.
So do you know what cancer is? It's like the end of your DNA strands. Let's say you have like a short circuit in your DNA strand and it just keeps on replicating something. It can't switch off. So it's whatever's triggering that DNA strand to just keep on reproducing.
Yeah, that's the symptom. What's causing it though? Genetically modified food, pharmaceuticals, air and water quality.
So what it is it's the telomere. That's the term that I think African Warlord didn't want to use.
Telomere.
To keep everything sort of in layman's terms, right? But what it is the telomere. Generally, every cell has DNA that has a telomere, and telomeres, plural. And what they do is they actually indicate cell death, right? And what cancer is that the cells don't die; they just continue replicating and replicating until they start taking over cells nearby, and their functionality is really out of whack, right? So you have like just very hypothetically, if you have like a blood cancer, right? So it's hitting your heart, right? And then you get they'll replicate the blood cancer inside your heart. Then your heart will take on the characteristics of that cancer.
Holy shit! Damn, dude, that's quite hectic. That's quite hectic.
Yeah. We still trying to. Damn, man. Look at the 2-day. Look at the 2-day entropy. This is a riot. This is Dixie. I'm running this projection from pretty much the same area on all these macro time frames. I could actually scoot this up one, but I'm going. Yeah, you're above Fisher on 3-day, 2-day. What was 5-day? 5 days. Yeah, 5 days below. Look at the wave trend finding support there too, man. This thing turning up. What you doing, girl? Yeah, this thing. God, look at this 5-day chart. Isn't that ridiculous, man? This thing. Last few candles, it went in the trend. Started dropping, and the more I work with the entropy indicator, it's just like correlation, man. It's just all slope. You can pretty much, as soon as this thing changes direction, it is heading into trend. It might not be blue yet. You know what? I don't know, man. That's the way we built the indicator, though. I'm gonna go back on that because trend is because we're not in trend a lot. We're not in trend a lot. That's why I love this indicator. You know, man, when you start getting this shade, this color blue right here, that's when you're really starting to go into trend. This is still a random walk. But yeah, look at this. I mean, this thing is strong on a 5-day. You haven't even crossed down through the 3 SD band. If this continues, if this thing's running up to the 99.7 Laplace, man, that's 111, 112 almost. Meanwhile, tail of two coins here. Let me check something. Let's back. Should I put gold? Pull this in a little bit. Is that 5 down? Yeah, October last year. What was that low? 1620 about. Let's check something out here. Let's have fun with the projection boss. Let's see this run. One more. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that thing's spent. Let me see here.
$488. What?
Yeah, people are going to be flipping. Whereas there's a 99.7. Let's go to this local top here. Whoop. Right there. Nope. One more back. Dude, you are tripping. There you go. There's a 95.4. Wow. Yeah, if gold wants to spill out here below the power mean band, there's a good spot here. We got 1716. Let me throw this down. Let's look at this daily real quick. There we go. I want to see this daily run. Local top on the daily? Yeah, why not? There was a little bullish candle in there, but yeah, that didn't last long. There we go. Oh, wow. Sent a couple wicks up into the... Man, oh man, this thing's below the 99.7. Sent 2 wicks into it and rejected. That's never good. It's the bottom of the distribution. This is the 99.9, 99999. 1768. That could be worse. You could be holding gold. That is just pitiful. God. Glad Bitcoin doesn't look like that. Man, oh man. Pretty brutal. Let's look at this 4 hour. Yeah, let's go to this little pop. Right there. Okay. There, you got a little hope. Got back up inside the 997. Let's see. Where is wave trend on the daily? 1864. Wouldn't shock me, especially if Dixie pulls back here. I could see gold pop to this 4 hour wave trend, reverse wave trend. Yeah, it doesn't like on these projections, even on these longer ones, definitely likes to pull back in. You see it tested the 99.7 right here, pulled back up inside the 95.4, dumped out again. We got Dixie 650. Let's go a little more local. Speaking of dogs, yeah, there we go. There we go. So got down to the 99.7. And you're actually above the 4 hour. Pretty much just this. You couldn't even move it up more. I like this. It was hanging on. It was hanging on to the 99.7 here. But you got the bottom side of the 68.3 right at the reverse wave trend. Right at the reverse wave trend. 1864. Oh shit. Well, now, let's check this out real quick. Let's put this on traditional markets here. Little gappy poo. Let's see. What do we got working here? Where's the daily range? You're testing the bottom of it. We got a little bit bigger of a daily range. Bigger than yesterday, that's for sure. But look at the rejection off that daily, man. The thing just dumped out. End of the day, tried to find a little something. But there, once again, there's a 95 for Laplace. So you get down below that. By the close, there was a 95.4% chance it was going to close above this level. It did. Yesterday, we were talking about gold, right? Same thing, probabilities. Can always be pretty safe when you either get to the top side of the 95.4 or the bottom side that high or that low for the day is in. Very rarely do you close outside there. You can. There's a 4.6% probability, but most times it just doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. You think that's because all the retail traders out there know about the distribution? No. The high frequency trading firms, their algos know. Their algos know. There's a reason why you cannot go find anybody teaching what we do here. There is a reason. You think they're going to give up their information? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's see. It's the last thing they want. People to know what their algos are based on. But, YouTube Jimmy, he's for sure. He'll tell you what they're running on. Goofies. Pretty crazy, man. What we got here? So you're right at the top of the 68.3. You're in the daily range. Been tested. There's that tight weekly. It wouldn't shock me, man. I'm telling you. Especially if Dixie doesn't get his shit together. What's that, 427s? Yeah, What's up there? 95 for Laplace. Yeah, that's above the weekly. Ain't that special? Got. Take one peek over here. VRE on Dixie. Where's this thing at? How low is this? It's already at the 95.4 though, isn't it? Yeah, it made a nice run to it. So here's Dixie's 95.4% Laplace down here at 106.462. All right. Just like I just got done saying, you can be pretty confident that's a low today if it gets down there. Already sent a wick close. But we have definitely seen things make the 99.7 third standard deviation. Those are powerful moves, usually trending on low time frames. In this case, on Dixie, Dixie on macro time frames is still trending to the top side. That's why. Good. Yeah. Whoops. Get on up here. So the market yesterday, so you got SPY yesterday closing at the 95.4 pretty much. Come on. Nice and here, I'll take it nice and slow. Just move it up. There you go. There we go. So what's a 95.4 today? We got down here 4. Wow. Yeah, 415, 416. Interesting. Get rid of that.
Telling you that the 413 at some point is going to get tested. That's like the daily or 2-day reverse fish or whatever. It's going to get tested.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right now, I'm like just watching Dixie like a hawk because she's in that zone where she can absolutely just catch a bed and go right up, and this market's going to go right down. Especially since it didn't do anything in pre-market.
Yeah, easily could. Man, this thing just what? You're just going to lay down? Got up to the top side of the 68.3. SPY did, and it's just like, oh, this is comfy. It's like being in mommy's belly. I'm going to hang out right here. Good stuff. Yeah, let's take a peek here. Let's look at SPY. We're here 4 hour. Yeah, no, daily. Actually, I looked at it at the beginning of the week. We're going to look again and get up here on the 5 day. Oh, there's those alerts. I can get rid of these. Yes, yes, yes. Pro 9. Yeah, I mean, SPY right now, you're underneath wave trend. Underneath wave trend. It's 5 day. I mean, not much.
So I'm
much.
also watching triple
1 cent.
Qs just because it's just right below the weekly right now. So if the market open, it doesn't have market open has the volatility, right? Like, you know, if they can't get above the weekly, that is just signaling to me like, oh, this is going to dump even further down.
3 day. Yeah. I mean, look at the 3 day Fisher down here begging for some action. Huh. You're below the 90. You're right at the 99 log MA. You're right at the reverse Fisher on the 5 day. Or reverse wave trend. Let me make sure. Let me go back. Yeah. Right at wave trend on the 5 day. And what is the 99 log MA? 410 and a quarter. 3 day. Yeah. Reverse Fisher down there at about 412.4. Let's see this 2 day. $412.29 Fisher, and this is real. This look at this 2 day candle. When's this thing close? Today. 2 day candle closes today. Are you at 422? Boy, oh boy. This thing dropped 10 points today. If it does, wow, wrecked city. Wrecked city. And that's way below. What is that? 413. What's that 95.4? It's like 416, wasn't it? 415. What's the 3SD? 411. Well, you're almost at the center of the daily range here. Let me drop this down. Let's look at the daily. It's going to be even worse. Jeez. Everything's flipping, man. Everything's flipping. So this dump out, right? Wave trends cross down Fisher. All the log, yeah, the 33 log MA is getting ready to cross down. You did. This thing dumps a little bit, it's going to cross down. Intraday, you'll see it happen. Power mean bands starting to break down through the 99 log MA. Yep. Interesting. Why everybody's trying to figure out there, oh, the economy, the economy. What's the market going to do? Well, buddy, I got a news flash for you. It's going to go up, down, and sideways. But these daily and up, all this shit's flipping around, man. And Dixie is trending. Dixie's trending on the map.
To happen, to show up, right?
Oh,
so you have all this data set, right? You have the power means, right? They do their thing, right? And I don't know how many people are actually familiar with the concept of chi-squared, right? But it's like a statistical plot, right? And it's random. So that really describes what price action actually is.
What was it? What'd you say? Kai's plot?
Chi-squared. It's
Chi-squared.
in the realm of the standard deviation, right? So,
okay. Yeah.
But it has a element of randomness to it. So you do that with radioactive isotopes to understand their distribution.
Gotcha.
And randomness.
Hey, if you're watching on TradingView, we got all the smarties here. Okay, figure it out. All the smarties are here. We got them all. We got a smarty trap. It's like a big bug light.
Real life Pokemon for trading.
Right.
Smart ass trap.
Ah! No, I'm being serious though. I'm being serious. I just learned something. I wasn't being like funny. I'm trying to be funny at all. We got a lot of really smart people here. It's fantastic.
A lot of brain power here.
Yeah, brain
How do I spell
power. Brain.
How do I spell that?
I'm just along for the ride. Pull the dummy in a wagon.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Let's see here. I'm going down through these time frames, seeing where this little pre-market pop just went to. Let's see. All the way down to 33. I didn't even let the 90 and 45 populate. I got a little antsy. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Wave trend. Wow. God, I'm going to have to go all the way to 15. Good Lord. Let's see here. Yeah, Dixie's starting to move a little bit, isn't it? And I'm telling you, gold's going to get. Dixie continues a trend on the macro time frames. Gold's in trouble. I mean, let's be real. Silver getting wrecked. Yeah, there we go. Wave trend on the 15 minute. Had to go all the way to the 15 minute, see a wave trend test. And that was pretty much center of the daily range. Maybe a little, let me see. Get a little higher. Where'd that wick go? No, it went right to it, didn't it? Yeah. Center of the daily. I think that wick went a little higher. Maybe top of the range. What's it at? 423.37. Yeah. It went to the... It almost got to the top of the daily. Pulled back. I don't know why, man. It just ran up. Touched that wave trend. So this will be the first, really. We're going to see if on the 15 minute, this thing get up above the wave trend. Let all this flip back around. I don't know though, man. You got reverse Fisher and a 99 up here breaking free from the power mean band. This is just ugly, man. Ugly. You know, this is, if you're watching on TradingView, this is not that freak show super guppy. This is our ultimate power means. These are These are means. Means of what? Returns, man. Price action doesn't have a mean. Price action, poor little price action. It's like the dummy you're towing in a wagon. That's what the returns do, the price action. Get in the wagon, dummy. We're going to tow you around. You can just follow us. So that's what we got working here. And we got this is an incredible indicator just because it's got 5 plots. You can set it up however you want. I choose to have reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher, 3 log MAs. There's 5 plots besides the power mean band. And you can set the power mean band up to any length you like. I just have it, I got a specific like numbers I use. Quantities of 3. Everybody knows me. So yeah, works very well. I like it a lot. Let me see how low we got to go before any of this is really flipping around. That's right.
I've got just the song for you, Bilbo.
Uh-oh. I like it a lot. Come on, 9 minute. Populate. Yeah, volatility popped right here on the low length, right on market open. Well, of course it did. Let's go 1823. There you go. You're above wave trend on the 9 minute. Like I said, you have just like over here, right? When this power mean band, when you drop below in the reverse Fisher, and the 99 log MA is running wild up here, putting a cap on everything. You see what happened last time, man. Woof, it really dumped out too. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this thing makes a run up here, 424.5 maybe. I mean, we're talking, hell, it's damn near almost at the money. What do we have at 422.5? And that would probably be more like a 33 minute. Let's see. We go up and test like the 9 minute, if it can. If this drops back down below on these these low time frames, below reverse wave trend again, oh boy, you're just. So 424.12. Where is the 33 minute reverse wave trend at? Okay, let's go. 424.12. I'm not 424.12. Right up in this area right here. Let's see. Come on. UPM doesn't like the 33 minute time frame. I know that. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Nope, a little higher. Yeah, it's just right about here. Whatever that power mean is, right on top of it. Whatever length that is. Okay. I got you. Yeah, there's just a nice sell-off going on. But we just showed Dixie trending on all those. So again, if you're watching on TradingView, look, if you don't have an entropy indicator to show you when the market or when data sets are literally trending, I don't know what to tell you, man. You got to know. You got to know what trend really is. Because a lot of the times when people think the market is trending, it's not. It's not, and that is a problem. And that's why a lot of times these people be like, no, it's in trend. I'm not taking my profit. I'm going to miss out on a bunch. And then we know, hey, that's in a random walk, by the way. You're probably going to get wrecked here. So I would take my profit. So you can't go wrong trading intraday and taking your profit. It blows my mind. Well, that's why most people, I don't know why they trade, but there's kind of a reason, right? Everybody's trying to make some money, right? You're trying to, who knows? There's a lot of different reasons. Me, I'm stacking Bitcoin. That's why I trade. So I don't have to go on Coinbase with my hard-earned money and buy Bitcoin. Even though I do that too, but not a lot. I'd rather trade, take those profits, buy it. It makes more sense to me. I'll use the liquidity of everybody that's out there using traditional technical analysis. I'll take that and I'll buy Bitcoin with it. Thank you very much. That's just the truth, man. That's just the truth. There's plenty of liquidity on the other side of your trades if you're volatility trading intraday. It's just a fact. It's a fact. So if you're out there in trading land and you like to scalp, because you hear people talking all the time, oh, I'm a scalper, I do this, I do that. Show me what you're doing, right? You afraid you're going to give away your edge? Because I got a newsflash. If you're using traditional TA, that's just a real weak strat within your edge, and you probably are clueless about risk management. And if you're clueless about risk management, you're in trouble, man. You got to know about risk management. And there's a lot of risk management's its whole thing. There's so much that goes into that. Good Lord. Big time. And there's nobody here that can say they have learned it all, because there's something new every day. That's the truth of it.
And that's the beauty.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it, is that it's a never-ending game. Your strategy, if it's working for 2 years and then it messes up and it just dissolves into the market. Sorry for that. It just dissolves into the market. Well, then you just sit down for another 6 months, change some shit up, get some new tools, and then you find your edge again. So yeah. It's a beautiful thing that it's always continuous, you know, and you'll know when you're wrong. You know when you're wrong. Eventually, you won't be able to get in and out of trade.
One sec. Yeah. I got that little Dodge Hornet, and it's fun as hell. It is fun. Kept it in the family. Got 2 Dodges now. No, it's a good little car, man. I'm really stoked on it. Boom, 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 boom. Highway, get about 30 miles to a gallon. It's got that 2-liter turbo in it, which is, I was like, okay, cool. And then I get into all the tech, and I'm just like, what? Thing's pumping out like 275 horsepower out of a 2-liter. And I'm just like, all right, let's go party. And it's a light car. It weighs like 3,000 pounds. That little thing is, there's a reason why they called it the Hornet. Fucking thing buzzes around, man. Pretty fun. There was one of those V6 Mustangs. I'm pretty sure And he's trolling me. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he pulls up the light next to me. Man, I put that thing in sport gear and I dusted him. I mean, I left him in the dirt because it's all-wheel drive, too, man. It freaking rose up on the suspension. It was just gone. I was like, all right, baby. I got a little mini race car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is it?
What's that?
How old is it?
Brand new. 23.
Oh, brand new. You bought one of these?
Yeah, one of the Dodge Hornets.
Oh, okay, I'm looking at it right now. I've never seen it.
Yeah, dude, it's first year. Which
Yeah,
I broke
yeah.
my cardinal rule. Don't ever buy the first model. And I did. It's put together pretty well, man. Very
Did you get
comfortable.
the GT?
Yeah, I got the GT.
It's a nice looking car, man.
Yeah, dude, it's fun as hell. Fun as hell. 30.
36 grand. It's not too bad.
No. I think I got mine for like 34 and some change or something because I didn't get the highest trim. It's got a good trim, but yeah.
Wait, are we talking about your orange car? Or are we talking about like a little four-door car?
Yeah, we're talking about the new that replaced my gas miser. I needed a little one to replace that so I could put the Challenger back in the garage, or it should be.
What is it, like a little SUV, right?
It's a little crossover, yeah. It's
Yeah,
there.
it's cool looking, man.
Yeah, it's in just being all-wheel drive, and dude, our weather in the winters, I don't tell you.
This thing looks ridiculously cool.
Yeah, it's fun,
And the
man.
black one's cool. The black GT one's cool.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got the black GT.
Yeah, that's nice, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Huh, I'm surprised. Usually I see this shit here first in Detroit,
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those.
Well, yeah, dude, totally manufactured. The design, everything. You know where it was built?
Mm-mm.
Italy.
Yeah.
Italy. It's the Alfa Romeo. They like
Yeah.
it was like a little
Looks like
thing
first
between
Stellantis.
Alfa Romeo and Dodge, I guess, or Romero, however you pronounce it.
Well, Stellantis is out of Italy, I think.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
But no, it's just the everything about it, man. It's really nice. I'm enjoying it big time. Yesterday I was like, oh, I'm going to drive the Challenger, and I was like, I'm having too much fun in the Hornet. I'm going to drive the Hornet around. Plus, it gets twice the gas mileage, so. No.
And I can go flat out everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Don't have to worry about. I mean, you keep your foot in that scat pack, and you can just hear that. You can hear the throttle body just sucking. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Fun stuff. Yeah, Spy's having some issues. I mean, on the 15-minute, can't get above the wave trend. Jeez Louise. Look out. Look out. We having fun here. Oh, boy, gold. Let me see on this. Anybody in the chat? Nope. Yeah. Anybody out there in TV land, if you want to take a look at gold so I can just, we can send medical care if you need it, but I'll go deep into the chart if you want because it's not looking good. Really isn't. I love oil going down. You go. Go, 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 go. Natural gas up. Let's see if anybody took off here. Delta Airlines. Oh, boy. Google. Southwest. Looks like the airlines are moving. Interesting. Airlines. Meta's up now. Microsoft up. Netflix up. Nvidia up. What's new? Oracle. Yeah, everything's kind of cooking. Yeah, Carnival. Zuckbuck. Or not, Starbucks. Jesus. I don't know why I said Zuckbucks. That was above. There's Meta. Dude, I was watching Zuckerberg spar with Israel Adesanya. It's like, I would love somebody to go mess with Zuckerberg. Dude, he's got, when you're like that, you got nothing but time. Right? So he's just training mixed martial arts. It's ridiculous. He's in there fucking sparring like a madman. I was like, look at Zuck go. I'm starting to become a fan. I really have never liked the guy. But now he's like, you're seeing like a real side of him. Not just, he's like a fucking robot. So who knows? Who knows? I'll tell you one thing, though. If they do that little, like, celebrity cage match or whatever, Elon's got his hands full of Zuck. Elon's way bigger. But Zuckerberg's in there freaking
I
sparking.
honestly don't think Elon Musk has the eye-and-hand coordination skills to pull something off like that.
Yeah,
To be honest.
who knows? He'll probably show up with his Tesla truck and just run him over.
Yeah, like just look at how the guy dances. You know, like I'm not making fun of how he dances, but like,
No, I agree.
Oh yeah, yeah. Zuckerberg's been training jujitsu for a while, so he's just taking it to another level. Now he's training striking and all kinds of stuff. So good for him, man.
would you still call him a nerd? Would you dare to call him a nerd? I wouldn't anymore.
Not really. Not really. Smart nerd.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it'd be fun to see him in an actual real match. Mixed martial arts. That'd be funny. Watch a UFC sign him or something. He'll be in Dana White's Contender Series. All right, Spy, you just gross right now. Let's go over here and you know what? I got a feeling. I'm gonna look at these 10 years real quick, man. Yeah, look at this. Sell off action, huh? Let me see some. Oh, a 50 CMD. Oh wow. Yeah, look at this, man. This thing is revving up. Yeah, don't sleep on the dollar, man. I'm telling you, man. Do not sleep on the dollar. The bond yields are all trending. Good lord, man. Markets are wild right now. Real wild. Dixie's popping a bit. Of course it is. Let's take a peek at it on the old VRE here. Let's see. What we got working here? Remember, we got this tight weekly range down here, man. It made a run for it. It did make a run for it. There it is. Yeah, clobbered right through it. What was that local high? 107 point. Now we know where it went, right? Dude, what is going on with my chart? There we go. Yeah, there's a little wick right there. What was that high? 107.342. So it's what it did. If you go over here on Dixie, there's that 21 day, top of the power mean band. Sent a wick a little bit above it. I mean, here's the thing. It got way outside the power mean band, but it was coming from the depths. I mean, you were below Fisher, below wave trend. Dixie just goes on a run. Now you've pulled back, tested wave trend. Tell me, man, good Lord. Don't be shocked this thing just runs right outside it. Again, it's a good top for right now, but I don't see this letting up. I do not see it letting up anytime soon, to be honest. This could really take off. I mean, we were talking back there too, saying this thing's probably going to run to the highs again. It could very easily. Not far off. Not far off. It's been slowly climbing. Gold is just getting worked hard. All right. Hell, we were talking about mid 1800s. Yeah. Gold's just like, yeah, we're going to really roar this thing down. Where's the wave trend up here? 1773. I'm looking for that first. I mean, you're breaking down through the 33 log MA right now. It's at 1826. That's where gold was stuck for a little while. Trying to get back up above that maybe. But you got wave trend right here. Then, I mean, you got a couple other reads. You got the 99 log MA down here at 1617. Reverse Fisher at 1464. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Let's see here. Wow. Gold's starting to trend too. Trend on the 5-day to the downside. Could not close a candle above this 9 log MA. Pop, 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 pop. Down we go. Below everything. While this power mean band's starting to shift around a little bit. See, you got a couple of the top ones. They're definitely starting to flip. Let's see. Wave trend came back down. Wave trend crossed up, and no, it didn't. But this, I'm not going to lie, 1900, huh? I mean, the lower we go in these time frames, the more this thing is just beat up badly. Beaten up badly. Trending too, man. Just like Dixie trending to the top side on the macro, gold is trending to the downside. Is BTC? No, man. BTC's holding strong. That should wake some people's eyes up. And in the past, even recent past, dollar goes on a run, BTC dumps out, man. There's something there's something different happening now, for sure. Something different happening. People are waking up to crypto. Just don't wake up to those CBDCs. We do not want those. No. Controllers sure do, though. They want to track you. Let them track your Bitcoin. Leave our everyday to us. We're fine. We don't need your tyranny. So the 3-day trend, 2-day. You know what? Let me go back up here. I'm going to throw a PB on this thing. Let's see where this is at. Why is it not populating? Where are you, my friend? Where are you, my friend? Down to 4 hour. There she blows. Yeah, we already looked at this earlier. Let me move this on. Let's see. I'm going to do it. I'll go to the daily. There we go. I'm going to look at this one more time. Yeah, they're throwing those wicks up. God damn, man. 1770 down here at the bottom of the distribution. That's why I have the 99.99 up here, just to really fill it in. And that is massive. Top side right now, 2112. Bottom side, 1768. Wowzer. Yeah, 99.7, same spot. 99.7 on the 5-day is right where it's at on the bottom side is at on the daily. Right about 1765, right in that area. Boy, this is gold. Looking bad, man. Looking bad. No. I mean, you had a little bit of bull div here. I mean, you got a couple 4-hour pop, but geez, man, not having anything to do with it. Well, let's see. Oh, look, gold spot. What are they saying? Yeah, PMI. Let me give a shit about the PMI. Let me look up here. What are you saying about gold? Well, yeah, hilarious. There's no news about gold. Absolutely zip. Everybody's just like, shut up. Maybe they'll forget about us and let us go back up. That's great.
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Yes, bring it. I know you got something good to say.
Extra. Read all about it. Traditional technical analysis is the greatest sliced bread for investors who want to get tracked. That's right, folks. Traditional technical analysis is a pointless scam that will lead you to ruin. It's like trying to get a yellow journalism exclusive scoop without having any sources or insights into the actual facts that matter. But don't worry, investors. There's still hope for you. You can avoid getting wrecked by traditional technical analysis by using math-based concepts like the mean, the returns, mean reversion, distribution, random walk, trending move, volatility correlated to the price action, standard deviation of returns, variance, divergence of the returns in the price action, Z-score, normal distribution, Laplace distribution, and entropy. But if you're a glutton for punishment and you enjoy losing money, then traditional technical analysis is a perfect scam for you. You can buy cheap rags and very expensive lagging indicators to remain consistently trader, and you can continue to provide liquidity to the other side of entropy, probabilities, and statistics. Word on the street is that the winning traders don't mind. If you do want to join the ranks of the consistently profitable traders, then what are you waiting for? Sign up for a free Volatility starter pack of indicators from Alpha Trading today and learn how to trade like a winner. Don't be a sucker for traditional technical analysis. But hey, if you're really determined to get
Yeah, got you. Good stuff. Good freaking stuff.
Bot has words. Bot has words.
Bot has words. Indeed. Okie doke. Yeah, there goes that dollar. Breaking back above that weekly resistance level. Daily range. Yeah. Guys, remember, man, this thing was down by the 95 for Laplace. Low. And it could be the low of the day for the dollar. Could be, I said. And this thing could close right down at it. Let's see what happens here. You were down below the second support level on the daily. Trying to get back up above the first. Create that support again, because it'll be resistance now. Just like this was, but yeah. That 4 hour. Interesting. When does 4 hour open? Yeah, that was the 68.3 right here. Yep, open up right there. Yeah, you were down. You were literally, that was on this 4 hour candle, 95 for Laplace, and there was the daily. So you didn't close the candle below that 4 hour. And a rip right back up. Not rip, but yeah, we're back up here testing this support level that is resistance right now. I have a feeling it's probably going to close above here. Daily range. But now, when it comes to 4 hour, this thing could literally run 95 for Laplace range on the 4 hour. It's right up here at the daily range. Nice. Nice, Dixie. And if you guys know about the distribution, that's a hell of a move, man. Run to the bottom, then to the top like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. In this 4 hour, what do we got? We got like 52 minutes left. Let's see if this thing can close back up in the daily 68.3. Still under the 4 hour 95.4 right here. Close right in this range in the next 52 minutes. Boy, if it does and you get a new 4 hour candle, look out, man. This thing's freaking running again. You're probably going to see a 1 SD move at least. 107.568. What do you think that's going to do to gold and silver? What do you think that's going to do to SPY? Going to beat it to death, man. Especially gold and silver.
The futures are falling out of bed, man. It's a good 20 points now for me.
Yeah. Big time. Gold's at 18.17. Good Lord. But silver's down 1.25. Makes gold look
Again?
Yeah, again. Yeah, dude, it's just getting wrecked. Silver's going to be below $20 again here real soon. I know all you. Yeah. I know everybody out there that's listening to all the silver shills. It's time. Load up on silver. Dude, you're listening to people that have massive, heavy bags. Of course they want you to buy silver. Stop it.
Can we please look at the price of copper? I think it was HG1.
Oh, I got it. Oh, damn. Yeah. It's worse than silver. It's down 1.7.
Sort of hovering. Oh, shit.
It does not like the daily range. Didn't like it at the beginning of the day. Didn't close a candle above it earlier. Runs down to the first standard deviation. Doesn't close a candle below it. Runs right back to the top side of the 68.3. Can't close that 1 15-minute candle above the daily range. Bop, 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 bop. Look at the rejection, man. Off the top side of the 68.3.
That thing go work. That thing go work.
And now it just sent a wick down to the 95 for Laplace in the second standard deviation. Pulled back up. That was the previous 15-minute candle. Zoom. Wow. Or no. My bad. No, that's a Laplace distribution, 4 hour Laplace distribution. I thought it was a candle wick. It's not. It's not.
Don't worry.
But we're probably going
we
to
know
see
you're doing this with half our capabilities, G. So that's right.
Yeah, it's like I can see it now. A little bit of a curve. I'm half blind, but I can still see that. It's rough, but it's there. Yeah, poor copper, man. Let me see something real quick. Scale this down. Because I did not look. Why is my normal distribution not populating? What's your issue, man? What is your issue?
Wow.
Let me go to a 33.
2 hours later.
Back to a 15.
Wow.
There we go.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah, a little target for copper here. This thing dumps out. It doesn't matter what asset, not asset. It doesn't matter what data sets you're looking at. Distribution goes for everything. It's all probabilities. Here it is down here, 3.53. 3.53.
3.53.
For old copper. That's a second standard deviation. 95 for Laplace right above it. Is what I'm looking for. Where's this weekly range at? Oh, where's the bottom? Where's the bottom of the weekly? Is that it? Yeah, it's right there. There's the first support, second support. So yeah, you just send a wick pretty much to the second support for the weekly volatility range. Here's the bottom of the weekly. Right about 3.48. 3.48.
So I don't get why is it that the dollar losing value makes all metals lose value? I don't get it.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Well, if the dollar is getting cracked, right?
Right.
It's going up, so the dollar's getting cracked. Why does that affect all these prices of the metals? Why does that make them go lower? I don't get it.
People just go into the dollar, man. That's all. I mean, that's what I figured. People come out of metals, go into the dollar.
And then that adds the demand to the Dixie going up.
Yeah.
It's because everyone's cash piling. And when Dixie starts to throttle off, they'll throw back into whatever assets they came from.
Like
all it is funk. Is if 1 gram of silver cost $1, then how do I put this? If 1 gram of silver cost $1 and the dollar, there's only $100 in the world, there's only 100 grams of silver in the whole world. When everyone starts rushing to that dollar, dropping their silver, the word of economic scarcity, all right? So the liquid dollars in the system that people can actually hold in their hand or in their bank account, they get scarce. And that's the same reason as to why, like, the dollar gets stronger to the euro, or why the dollar. Yeah, so it's literally just another currency. So no one wants to hold gold because holding the dollar is going to get me more gold, even if the price of gold technically stays the same. But because everyone's getting out.
Yeah, think about it. If you go into the dollar,
price of gold goes down.
The dollar's rising. You go into the dollar, you're building your dollar stack. While gold drops, you take that big dollar stack, you build from riding dollar, and then you can buy more gold at the, At the bottom.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Right, that makes sense.
It's just like going in and out of stable coins and crypto. Like.
Yeah, but when Dixie's going up, the value of the dollar is going down.
No. When Dixie's going up, that means it's going to cost me 106 grams of silver. Or let's just say $1.
It's costing more to buy $1.
Yeah, more grams of silver to buy $1.
Just thinking of it this way is that when the dollar goes up, you can go out and you can buy more silver for the same dollar.
Yeah.
But I thought the Dixie was the inverse. So if the dollar if the euro, say if you took the euro, the dollar's been getting beat up from it, right? So the value of the euro, maybe let me look at a chart.
No, don't worry. All it is when the Dixie goes up, it's harder for America to export. When the Dixie goes down, it's a lot cheaper for me to import from America. So it's like it's a win-win both sides at 0 and 1,000. So it depends on the economy you're in.
It says the euro US dollar has gone down from 112 all the way down to 104 when I'm looking at Forex. So
what's it? Is it USD euro or euro USD?
It's euro USD.
Okay. So yeah, that's €1 equals that many dollars.
Oh. So €1 equals 1.13 euro. It used to be 1.13. Now it's 1.05. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. I don't know. I thought it was inverse.
If you swap the pairing around, if you type in USD euro, then you might see it how your brain registers it in America.
All right, let me see.
Currency
Okay,
is when you talk about currency, it's always backwards of what you think. It's unfortunately that's just the way it is. It's just because we say it one way, but it's actually the inverse, right? That's why if you ever want to convert it, it's just the reciprocal, right? So if you want to go the other way, it's just the reciprocal of that. So instead of
if I put US dollar first euro, it was 88 cents. Now it's 94. That means our dollar used to get us
€1. Yeah, so one euro costs 88 cents.
And now it costs 95 cents.
Yeah, so the same things in your head with those tickers is my first ticker, 3 letters, my first ticker is worth this many units, which is a units being a second ticker. So my one BTC,
95 euro, and it used to be worth 89 euro. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's the way I'm thinking about it. Okay, I get it. I got it.
Yeah, the second unit, I always think of the second unit as a unit of one, right? And then the first unit is whatever that is.
So I can change in. So back in July, if I exchanged by a dollar, I would get 89 cents in euro. Now I would get 95 cents in euro, or whatever they call it.
Euro USD is what USD EUR is your pairing that you're looking at. So when you say in March, which day? Okay, June, July, February.
Yeah, you see how it hit that low in July.
Okay, that July. So my $1 could buy 89 euros, 89 cents worth of euros, whatever they call it. Today, my $1 can nearly buy me €1.
So that's the strength. I see it. Okay, I got it now. All right,
cool.
I got it. Because I was looking at the other chart. I was looking at a EUR USD, and I'm like, something that was for our dollar.
Yes. So if you booked a holiday to Europe in December and you booked it at 88 cents, you're technically paying what could do measure.
So like I was looking at right across the bridge at me. So now back in July, I would get $1. If I exchanged $1, I would get $1.30 Canadian. Now you would get $1.38 Canadian. Damn.
Time to go to Canada.
I know, man. Dude, when I used to go do business in Canada from 98 through 2005, they would tell me the guys that were talking about when you come to Canada, swap your money on the street, not the bank. And there was like a black market in Vancouver for U.S. currency. It was crazy. So I would actually exchange all my money. I was getting like $1.50 for every dollar when the exchange rate was like $1.38.
Yeah, when I went
real drug money profits are the only business that will allow for that.
When I went to Vancouver, we went to this park. It's just right. It's like downtown. I can't remember exactly where.
Yeah, it's right downtown across that bridge. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that was a black market for everything.
Fuck yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah.
I was like,
okie
dokie, it's
China
a
there.
fucking free for all up here. Jesus.
Yeah.
It was an open air drug market.
Well, they used to have welfare. We call it Welfare Wednesday, and they would get their welfare checks on Wednesday, and then they would have clinics that be long lines and get their dope there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So quick thing: if this USD CAD was at 1-to-1, which was like round about May, and you went looking for a house to buy, and you had $1 million, and you're going to buy the house in Canada in May for 1 million Canadian dollars, which equaled 1 million real dollars. Now, if you just waited the year, the house would be 14% cheaper. Wow. So you save $140,000 buying a house.
Wow. I see what you're saying. Wow. I mean, it's up big today, dude.
I like the way that 3 days. I like the way that you use real dollars. Stupid Canadians.
I know. Loons. I got one right here on my desk, man. They call it $2. They call it a loon. The loony dollar. It's a $2 loon. Yeah.
$2.
Yeah, they call it a loon because there's a picture of a loon duck on it.
Oh, yeah.
We're trading ducks. I'll trade you 4 ducks for your 3 ducks.
Yeah, You know, the funny thing is, even when you come across the bridge here, you know, I'm only about 20 miles from the bridge, and you come across the bridge, you can't exchange your Canadian money here. Nobody will take it. In the old days, they would take it. Like, you know, you could put a quarter in the slot, the Canadian quarter. They used to be all mixed in. They won't take it here, so you have
Can
to
I
change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many forex bureaus do you guys see, like in the places you live? Like, is there one in your town, or are these things quite rare?
There's
Just out
none.
of curiosity. Yeah. Okay.
In this place,
So that you can change your dollar into whatever they offer.
you only at the airport.
Oh, okay. Okay. And that's
Banks
understandable.
won't do it here anymore. They won't do it. Yeah, they won't do it for some reason. So you have to cash your current when you're coming back across the border in Canada. You change your Canadian dollars for U.S. dollars over there. Because you'll otherwise you're just going to have a whole bunch of coins in your jar. Because they have $5 coins, they got $2 coins. You know,
I would say that's the best business to open up, huh? Forex bureau at those borders. You go to charge them like whatever the 3% spread is that the government will allow you from the trading price.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, this market looks ugly. I think they're going to take one more big dip on this S&P and then maybe go higher.
We got the dip.
But I think long term, guys, I think we're in big trouble because when that 45 days is up, I think it's big time in trouble.
Oh, shit.
So what does this mean? Does it mean like there's only cash flow for 45 days? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, that means they can only fund the government for 45 days. And now that they voted McCarthy out, they're not allowed to do business on the House of Representatives floor until they have a leader. They don't have a leader. So now they're not even going to meet till next Tuesday. So that takes a week off. So now you're down to 35 days. And then they have to debate that out for 35 days. But did you see that thing that I posted in the chat about how much the debt went up?
We're in trouble because there's nobody in Washington, D.C. that's my leader. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it says less than $1 trillion per month. What a bargain. That's funny. No, it went up $444 billion in 2 weeks. So that means every month it's going to go up $1 trillion. Yeah,
You know what would change this? You know what would change this? 10 million people marching on Washington, D.C. and saying enough's a fucking enough. Enough is enough.
But what would you have to stop funding? I mean,
It's
Social
ridiculous.
Security. I mean, what do you stop funding? Close the wall. I mean, what do you? I mean, that's the
Nah,
problem.
you guys-
You don't everybody.
Well, first we
America
oust all
suffers
these
from-
idiots. We got to get. I mean, dude, we need some real leadership because we have
I agree,
none.
100%.
That's the problem. We have none.
I think the scariest stat, though, stat was, and I forget the time frame. I think it's just this past year that we've, as the United States, we've borrowed the equivalent of 10% of our overall GDP. 10%, not just borrowed money, just borrowed money. That is not producing anything. We're just borrowing that amount of money.
So what's the global debt?
GDP is 139%.
What's the global debt?
250 trillion, I think. Let me go to.
Yeah. So who's the planet in debt to? Mars or Venus or something?
We get to ourselves.
Who the
It's like
fuck?
a perpetual cycle.
Who the fuck are we in debt to? That's the
The
scam
person
right
holding the
there.
most risk.
Well, no, I agree with you on there, yeah, Bilbo. Yeah.
What, the Fed?
Who do you actually owe?
The people loaning all the money? The like elite families of the world that own the central banks and own the Fed and own the. That's who we're in debt to. All the richest families in the world. We are
national debt is
clown
33.4 trillion, and their GDP is 25.5 trillion. Okay.
Right.
So the public debt to GDP is 92.57. China's got a $14 trillion debt with a $17 trillion GDP. Japan has got a $13 trillion with a $4 trillion GDP. So our debt to ratio, in only one worse than us, I think, is UK and France and Italy and Brazil. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, it's a shit show. That's what I talk about
Dude,
all the
France
time.
is external. Oh my God.
Make sure you have a supply of food and water. This shit is gonna get fucking nuts. You're a conspiracy, dude.
The Pope is coming. It's
Click
just a
on that
matter of
applicant.
the default is coming. That's the only way to expunge all this stuff. It's just going to be like basically a write-off.
Yeah, it's a haircut. Yeah, we'll have to do a haircut, worldwide haircut. Look at those numbers I just posted.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I'll quickly say this though. What I have been seeing pop up is that the people that are winning the tenders in America, so like you know what a tender is, like you tender to build a road, you tender to build a harbor, you tender to build a bridge. They're blowing over budget. All right. So like if they charge, if I tell the government I'll build them a road for $200 million and all this wonky stuff happens, and my profit is about $50 million. All right. I'm still going forward and overcharging the government 300. I'm charging you 300 million for a road that costs 200. I'm making 50. Now I'm making 150 million. So the corruption in your guys' tenders is through the fucking roof. And if you can solve that issue.
So there's some, like with the federal government, you have to have like what it's secret bids, but it's all done
Right.
blind. You don't get like say, I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to this rule, but it's really a blind bidding system.
Yeah.
So what happens is that they allocate a certain amount of funds to the roads, right? And what they'll do is it's not the people that'll do it that says it's going to take us $10 million. No, it's the government saying, well, it's going to be $10 million to do the roads. Well, then they'll pay somebody $5 million and then they'll pocket the other $5 million for themselves.
Right.
Into certain special pet projects, right? So that's how our government works.
Now that should tell you that it's not a free country, G. Because when I apply for tenders anywhere in the world, if I can build the road for $100 million and the government accepts my tender bid at 200 because I'm the best road builder in the world, I get the 100 million. I'm saving the government from spending 300 million on the next one. That's where everyone else's government makes the money they don't have to spend. You know?
But there's silent bids though, right? So when like let's say there's 20 different firms, they're just building a new highway right near my house right now, and there were 20 companies that bid on it, and the one with the lowest bid won, and they're almost finished with it, and they have an incentive where for every day they finish early, they get 50 grand. For every day they're late, they're buying a 50 grand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But it was a silent bid, so it went to the silent bid. But I know that Michigan there also had to be something in the concrete, because this is the third time to replace this highway since 1972.
And not only is it a silent bid, you only get to bid once, right? So it's not like, somebody may have bid something else, let me go in and rebid. No, you get one bid. That's just the regulations.
How much does it cost to bid?
I don't know.
No, there's a lot of red tape. Like you have to qualify, and the government red tape is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've worked for a hospital. I kind of know.
I was gonna ask you what you do. Yeah.
So my dad actually was on the crew that built the original highway that they're replacing for the third time, and in 1972, his company laid the most concrete in 1 year in the world. It set a record. Wow. They built this, and now they can do it tenfold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was, the concrete back then was shitty, and then they rebuilt it a second time, and then there was too much water in the concrete, and now they have to have, like the University of Michigan has like some kind of chemical compound that they had to throw into the concrete to make it last 30 years or whatever the number.
Yeah, it's just like
it's all a scam. You could make these roads indestructible, but they don't, because it's
right. Exactly. Too many hands in a kitty.
Yeah, man.
Exactly, bro. Too many hands. Just greed. Greed. It's everywhere, bro.
You could make Kevlar highways. You could literally make Kevlar highways that would just be indestructible. They would just be there forever.
But they say the Autobahn's never been replaced.
Right.
That was built in the 30s.
I know, right?
Yeah, so you can do 190 miles an hour on it.
Yeah, but they also don't have the traffic flow, and they don't have the seasonality that something like the U.S. has.
Germany doesn't? They have winter.
It's not the same. It's definitely not the same. I actually lived in Germany. It's definitely not the same.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Have you driven on the Autobahn?
Well, I wasn't old enough to, but my parents did. Yeah, yeah. There's not really as much traffic.
Oh,
Germany's a different place, right? It's
well, if
but
you ever read,
the variability, like winter in Germany is like November in the new Midwest, to give
I
any
got
sort
you.
of.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh shit, there's like freezing snow on the ground for 3 months. No, it's like, oh, you get a little snow. Okay, that's cool. It melts like in a week and we're done.
Yeah.
It's because of like the Atlantic. The Atlantic is like warm, right? So they get generally milder winters.
You could live in Minnesota and get not 9 months of winter.
Like if you live like in middle Nebraska, you have probably the highest weather variability on the planet, right? You get like 100-degree summers and then 30 below winters.
Yeah.
Where, Nebraska?
Yeah. Because of the plains too and the wind, and
Yeah, it's brutal.
you do not want to be out on the plains. You do not want to
We
be
get
out on
very
the plains.
mild winter here in Detroit because of the Great Lakes.
Yeah,
If you're on the
exactly.
west side of Michigan, you get plowed with snow. You're on the east side of it, where I'm at, we don't get a lot of snow. The lakes mess with it.
Yeah. Same down here.
You don't get a lot. I thought you were in the snow belt down there, though. No?
I mean, back in the past, we've got some, like last winter, we got like 2 inches of snow or something crazy.
Yeah, that's all we got too. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
hardly
It was
anything.
nothing.
But we've definitely had our years. Nothing like the mountains, though. That's why I love snow. But it's like last year, Tahoe just got belted. And I'm glad I wasn't there. Boy, I'd have been shoveling my ass off. Cannot stand shoveling snow. Indeed.
What are you guys thinking on this spy here, guys? What are you thinking?
Well,
180, bro. 180.
180.
Wow.
I reckon they send it down there when the next president gets elected. The next president will be Trump, and Trump, reverses it back into the 300. This spy, we've seen on the Cohen Fund, we posted some things, and it was at like 450s or 430s, and it was just like if you're degenerate enough, you're going short until December.
Right.
Like if you have the balls. So that's what's playing out. But I have some targets here: 395, 402, 411, and one that we're actually currently on, or is that just a line? No. So my next closest one is 412, and then the one above current price action is 426.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So I see there's a gap there. Okay. All right. Wow. So if I do the 5-day, I'm just looking at it. So we're right on the wave trend on the 5-day on SPY. Dude, if we get to 180, bro.
Yeah, we're below wave trend on
but like a wick, what?
I can see 406. I can see that target easily.
Yeah, we got 99 log MA at 304 or about 313. And that's on the 21 day.
Wow.
On the 21 day?
Yeah, which we tapped the 99 log MA back here. Oh, March of 20. What happened there? Oh yeah, they scammed everybody into wearing masks. So everybody got dumb in the market dump.
21 day. Look at that. So you could go down to 291. Jesus.
Oh yeah. Let's blow this up. Yeah, it's ugly, man. It is
Just
ugly.
be on the right side of that JMA, Funk.
Yeah. 21 day.
Especially, look at all the bear div. His S&P was running up here to the top side of the 21-day power mean band. It was just setting up bear div. And boom, here we are. But it's turning up here. The returns oscillator's turning up. Look at the Z-scores, though. They got old. This is all random, too. God forbid this thing goes into trend. Last trend was at the top side. SPY.
And then you look at a 45-day, too. Jesus, you see this.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where these time frames shine, because the SPY's been around for so long.
Yeah,
326. And when people go, like there's a 343 target here. That's exactly a double bottom. and it's a W formation on a 45 day.
And here's what's awesome. Look at the
it's not that
45 day.
far-fetched.
You go down, you
Well, look
test.
at that chart.
There was COVID
Sorry?
right there. You test wave trend on the 45 day, bottom side of the power mean band, and this thing just ran like a madman. Dude, this wave trend right now on the 45 day is 328.
It's been untouched since September 2011. Wait, 2020. What's that? Oh, it's 2011.
Well, how straight up that's been since 2008. I mean, come on, that's all quantitative easing right there. That's government just handing money out. That's all that is. That's insane.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that will be retraced at one point.
And Bitcoin is born.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I'd just like to say, if you guys look on the 45 day, and you go look at your ultimate calming set, when the planes hit the building, it's ironic that price action was below the ultimate power mean for the first time ever on the 45 day.
No, below.
Yeah.
Well, didn't it go below back in 90? Then it crashed in 2000.
Yeah. It was down to $79. In the 2008 crash, 2008 crash was down to 65, 66.
Such a bad deal.
51.30 on May 13, 2010. Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
The thing is to cool off, man. This thing's just been going up for no reason for so long.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you think look at the rise from 93 all the way to 2001. I made markets through all that whole period. I made markets basically all the way through 2012.
Okay.
You know what I mean, but that period was just straight up, and now you have another straight up, which should not be here. It shouldn't be up here.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah. The Biden administration pushed it into the 400s for no reason. That's what I think. How long has it been? When were they elected?
And here's what's great too. Everybody look at the SPY data set since 93 or whatever, and you're like, oh my God, this thing is just a massive bull. Let's see what's a percentage here to the all-time high, at least roundabout. Went up 1,000%. Bitcoin went up like fucking billions of percent.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Which is crazy. And Bitcoin's done it in 13 years, not freaking, not like 30 years. Pretty crazy. Yeah, these markets.
When did Bitcoin come out? Was it, which year did it come out? 09? What?
09, right?
09, right?
Yeah, 09.
Or 10?
At least the white paper. Somebody can Google it real quick. When was the Bitcoin white paper?
Because we had 9/11 below ultimate power mean, like to send it down, and then Bitcoin releases roundabout on the 45 day when price action gets above the ultimate power mean.
Time is it?
I'm not trying to just say like just because it's hot your ice cream melts, but I'm just saying like eat your ice cream before it melts.
Oh, whammo. Oh, man, got a little bounce there. Interesting. Interesting indeed. What's that dog barking at now? Here, I'll be right back. You guys can chat it on.
Cool. Yeah, Frank, what do you think? Do you think this thing just goes sideways? Do you think this thing rushes down to these 300 areas, high 300? Obviously not today. So here's an easy way to look at it. If Dixie and SPY go down together, yeah, it's actually beneficial for businesses in America that aren't listed on the stock exchange. But if they go down together, that's bringing America back to the rest of the world, like how we live in, like equalizing. Currently, you guys are like 1.2 standard deviation higher than the rest of the world. So it might sound hectic that this thing's going to reverse back down to 300, whatever, and Dixie back down to 90, 80. But not really much should change in your life, except for more variety of things on the shelf at a cheaper price. That makes sense. You don't know the stock market and all the shit is going to go down, 401ks, people are going to be sad, I understand. But your everyday living, your Coca-Cola should drop in price, and then you should have a new brand that's from outside actually on the shelf, competing with Coca-Cola, if Dixie goes down in the stock market.
Well, you just can't have we've driven America into a welfare state, and that's the problem. I mean, I believe in Social Security, but I don't believe in all the other bullshit that they're doing.
I see real life examples of this, right? So it depends really on where you shop, right? Because communities that have, you know, the food stamp program, those grocery stores will automatically charge more versus communities that won't, just because they can't. And what'll happen though is that because it's all government subsidized, right? So they'll just.
I see.
So what happens then is that even if the dollar goes down, prices will stay elevated because the government is still subsidizing our food, right? So it's a very sticky price.
Like here in Detroit.
So that's where your government steps. Sorry. That's where your government steps in and they say, hey, you oligopolies and monopolies, you better respond to these price adjustments, or we're fining you or closing your business. That's what a real country does to people that don't drop their prices. You have it with bread in most places.
You could do that. You could do that, but the government moves so slow. You know, they allocate that money, right? They allocate that money on an annual basis, right? So if prices drop, you know, dramatically in 1 year, it doesn't matter. Those prices still stay high because the budget is allocated like that.
Interesting. They're like locking you guys in, man. That's actually quite scary.
Well, like the city of Detroit only has one supermarket.
What?
There's only one major supermarket in the city of Detroit. They all moved out.
How many people live there? 1 million, 2 million?
In the city, 700,000.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go to the suburbs or the fringes of the city to get to like a Kroger or something.
Are there like 10 McDonald's and 10 KFCs in your area?
Everywhere. They're in Detroit.
Everywhere. More than 10.
Thousands.
Oh shit.
It's all like gas stations that sell like the crappiest food imaginable.
Yeah, expensive too.
Like burritos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Pizza joints, chicken and fish, soul food, all that kind of bullshit in Detroit. You know, not saying anything there, but it's bad. You know, and they have a terrible transit system in Detroit because it's the motor city. So if you don't have a car, you're pretty much screwed.
Does that mean like everything is very far away from each other?
You can't walk. You know what I mean? If you ain't got a car, man, you got to go to a supermarket and it might be 10 miles away. I mean, they have local grocers, but it's like going into a bodega or a party store or corner store. That's all.
Old bodega.
They all left the city. They call it back the Great White Flight of Detroit. Happened in
It's a trap.
And I live out here in La La Land. I'm in a suburb about 10 miles outside of the city. It's La La Land. It's like Oz.
Yeah, I'm in La La Land for sure.
Yeah. But then it's ironic. Then if you go to Ann Arbor, where University of Michigan is, which is about 10 miles to my west, they have the #1 transit system in the United States. Their busing system is the #1 and is ranked #1 in the United States. Which is
I took a few mates go. That's like to study.
Yeah. So you can live in Ann Arbor and take a bus and get anywhere in the city.
Ann Arbor.
You know, cool little town, man.
Yeah, I've been there Seen some football games.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, cool stadium, bro.
Yeah, first time I went there, it was a Notre Dame Michigan game.
Oh wow.
We're going up there to party, and so we all I don't know whose idea it was, but we ended up all tripping. So we get there, we can't find the stadium, and you know what's even funnier? We were right next to it, but we didn't know it was a pit.
Yeah.
We're driving right next to it, and the top of the stadium is right next to us, and we're just like, where's the stadium? Everybody's around here, and we're like, where's it? That's how I were, I guess. We're literally right next to it. And just the look
it's
on
a
all
brick building on the outside. It just looks like a building. Then you get inside and you go down.
Yeah, dude, we get inside, it opened up, and we were just like, whoa, hoping it'll fall.
115, 118,000.
Yeah, man.
I think it's the largest in the country.
It's a big stadium, for sure. Crazy. We partied. We had a good time with the Michigan fans. We were all drinking schnapps, and it was cold, too, man. It was winter. It was getting real cold.
Oh, yeah.
We had a good time. Good time. I don't even remember the football game, if that tells you anything. We made a lot of friends. They were like, man, these guys are super friendly. And we were just all fried. We had a good time.
Thank God you weren't on ecstasy. You'd be hugging everybody.
Oh, no. Yeah, we were hugging them anyway. Without that help. Spy. Good Lord. Thing went up and pulled back. Top side of the 68.3, bottom side of the 68.3. You're just ranging in here. Look at that. This is what the volatility does to the distribution, too. That's what it does. Let me see something here real quick. Save that. Yeah, it's on autosave. Let me reload this.
Yeah.
See how long it takes to reload it. Hi, kitty.
No.
Here, pussy, pussy, pussy cat.
Yeah, it's a kitty. I'm gonna go let him out.
Yeah, that's something you don't hear every day. Hey, hold on, I gotta let the cat out. Most of the time they're just planted. Their whole universe is inside of the house.
What?
I remember that.
My cat goes out.
Yeah. If you start letting them out, they're just like, holy shit, there's a world out here, and yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
And they are
Especially if she has
they are killers.
A giant dog to protect her. Where she goes, she's cool.
Those things are little stealth killers too. Every little creature in the world, look out when the cat gets out, man.
Yeah. And they bring them right to your feet and show it off like a trophy.
They either bring you the head or the body. Never all of it. At least that was my experience when I had cats. They'd be like, look what I did. It's like, oh, nice. Where's the head at?
Some cats do that generally. It's because they think you're just a terrible cat and can't hunt, right? So they're giving you something to eat.
Yeah, here you go. I ate the head. The body's for you.
That's hilarious.
Let's make squirrel kebabs. Yeah, cats, man. They're little killers. Crazy.
They're self-sufficient, though. That's what I like about them.
Yeah.
Not like a dog where you gotta,
Oh, dude, way back in the day, I think I had 2 cats. Freak, I mean, this is just 25 years ago. I had like a couple spare litter boxes. I was gone for a month. I just put 3 litter boxes in the kitchen, opened up a bag of cat food, just stuck it in the kitchen, left. Came back, they were just like, yo, what up? It was like nothing even changed. They had free run of the house. Oh, shit.
They don't gorge themselves either, too.
No.
Speaking of pets.
Speaking of the pets.
Yeah. How's pets? Pet Med Express. Look at that. Woo!
What?
That's quite a dump on the 4-hour that it just had.
PETS, is that the symbol?
Pets. PETS.
PETS.
Pet Med Express.
Pet
Wow.
Med Express link. We just dumped 5% on the last 4. That was yesterday.
Pet Med
And
Express.
now they're up.
Yeah, they were like, look how dumb the humans are. They eat all these pharmaceuticals. I bet we can get all these dummies to feed them to their dogs too. Dogs and cats.
Yeah.
No offense if your animals are on pharmaceuticals. Sorry. I don't take them,
this was up.
let alone give them to my dogs. Yeah, let's take a peek at
Bro,
this.
this was up.
Jesus.
It's got to be a $60 stock.
Wow. Once upon a time.
Nice. Down with pet meds. Burn it to the ground.
Yeah, it ran from 30 to 60 in 2 days.
Well, that was some nasty hidden bear too. Hidden bear setting up, rejected right off a reverse wave tron. Yep. Look at the wick right there.
It hasn't been 60 in like what, 5 years?
Doesn't matter
No,
if you're
it ran during COVID. It made that pop in COVID.
Doesn't matter if you're charting pet.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was that one. Yeah, there was that one day.
Yeah, that is
They saw they had the cure for cancer for animals, you know.
Right. They must have had a press release.
I think back then you couldn't take your pets to the vet because the vets closed down, right?
Yeah,
So
you're right.
So, how else are you going to get medicine for your pets other than, delivery? So, I mean, it makes sense.
And that's rough on the daily.
That makes sense.
They said buy the dip.
Yeah.
So I bought the dip and it kept dipping.
That's right. That's right.
That's brutal, man. It didn't. That's not a dip. That's a freaking.
Yeah.
That's a dip.
It's a downhill ski slope with some trees in the way.
Damn. Wow. That's a Ranger insertion. That was a rappel from like a 200-foot chopper right there. Whoop!
Exactly.
Holy crap, man.
The nighttime vertical lateral insertion.
And that's commando right there. Wham!
Wow.
Yeah, like in basic training, they have the slide of life, right? The big rope. You got to go across.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Pretty fun. I remember too, man. So we're all, and you talk, dude, it's not easy. It's fucking not easy to go across that thing unless you're doing it commando, right?
Yeah.
You get on the top side. Hard though, man. Hard as hell.
They'd rather be trading Bitcoin.
Yeah, 100%, man. Would definitely rather trade Bitcoin. Speaking of crypto, yeah, soul pulling back, of course, man. That thing was running. Now Maddox up. Crypto's wild though, man. All kinds of random shit gets pumped and dumped.
Yep.
Like penny stocks, man. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Everything outside of Bitcoin, I agree. Total pennies. And that's a $22.90, huh? Matic at 58 cents. Doge at 6. Thing we didn't buy that Doge at 7 cents. Where's Matt? Good job, Matt.
Where's that trade now? DOG. Is that Dogecoin?
Yeah, Doge.
I haven't looked at that in forever.
Matt, how's your Gala doing?
How's what?
Silence, huh?
Who you talking?
Gala.
No, what about God? What's that one thing? I know Matt swapped a little bit into what the hell is the name of that?
You'd be stacking Gala coins now.
Starts with an A. You listening to that? What the hell's the name of that?
ADA? Cardano?
No, you look on our trust wallet. It's in there. I forget what it's called.
Avalanche?
No. It's definitely for gaming.
There's that other, I forget what it is. Yeah, I forget the name, but yeah.
It's called, no, me and Matt made some money off that thing a while back.
AVAX.
No.
AVAX.
Yeah, some other thing.
It's, son of a bitch. Let me see.
Anubis coin. No.
Anubis.
Forget the name.
It's the Anubis.
ALU, I think it is.
Yes. It's called, I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see.
It's called Shitcoins Are Us.
Shitcoins Are Us. There it is.
Altura.
Yeah, Altura. I'm looking at it right now. Now. Yeah, we got $80 worth. That could be 800 or 8,000 real fast. That coin loves a pump, man. When it does, it runs. Hey, we're up 0.23% on the day. Look at us go, man.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I forgot we had that Cardano. We got some Cardano. We got some. What the hell?
Right.
Or is this my wallet? What the hell? Who's what? No, that's her. That's
Yeah, there's some Cardano in there. Not a big amount.
Yeah, we got
There's some Cardano in there.
BTC. We got BTC ETH. Nice. Yeah, we still got some. We're good. We're probably gonna have to stop streaming. We made it, man. Being funny, obviously. It's not why we're in this. It's fun though. It's fun. Get off my cord. What time is it? You done dicking? Oh my God, it's 11. Pretty close, isn't it? Interesting. Any messages in the chat? Nope. Only got one online, it says. Wow. Sat on all this party today. We have covered every subject under the sun. Pretty much. I mean, dude, masks, maxi pads, freaking, what else? Covered a lot of stuff today. Concrete. Can't believe Matt didn't get in on that. He must be on a conference call. He loves talking about concrete. He'll tell you why.
Yeah, I was going to say he would know.
He would definitely know. Indeed. He's the concrete man. That's right.
All right.
Build an alpha trading concrete bunker. Solar powered so we can trade through the zombie apocalypse. Go long on spiked bats.
Yeah. May come to that.
Oh, we can only hope we'll have that much fun. It's probably going to be something way worse. And the zombies in the movies aren't going to be the zombies in real life. The zombies in real life are going to be more like the zombie movie that had Brad Pitt in it. Wasn't it Brad Pitt? Not Brad Pitt. Who was
Speed
it?
ones?
Or no. I can't believe I said Brad Pitt. I meant, the fast zombies. Will Smith.
No, the one.
That
the other one was 28 days later or whatever, 27 days later or whatever.
Yeah, those would be the zombies. But you got to remember, you don't have to be fast. You just got to be faster than the guy next to you. Run. Run. Trip. If there's somebody in front of you, trip them. You got to leave enough food for the zombies behind you. Holy crap. I was like, what chart am I on? What the hell happened here? Leave it on BTC on the daily. Looking good. Ready for a bull run. 100K coming soon to a theater near you. So we're hanging up here on the daily at the 99 log MA. Got 2 dojis in a row, these daily candles. Little indecision, huh? We got Fisher above. We got a nice big range here. 29K, reverse wave trend on the daily at about 27. We literally got a 2K range right here. It's going to go up, down, or sideways. There you go. There's your signal of the day. We're going to finish it up with that. So if you're a bull, go long. If you're a bear, go short. If you're just going to sit on the sideline, you're good. We'll go sideways. Whatever. Good times.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back at it tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thursday morning. Now, markets, do something. Give us something more to talk about. Big time.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the support in the Discord and on TradingView. Hit the rocket icon. We have no clue what it does, but it's a cool looking rocket. Maybe it's going to Mars to visit Elon's colony. Who knows? But hit it anyway. It's fun to hit thumbs and rockets and all that crap. What it does for the algo here, I have no idea. But yeah, let's pile them up. Let's get 10 today. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble. It's in debt to somebody. We have no idea. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. See you guys.
Bye-bye.